Well guys, I have to have an idle and high with this junk carb. I'm pretty sure it's a carb issue, not an air leak, but it could be. If I tune it any fatter on the low speed, she'll load up and want to die on me, and then it wants to, hesitate getting going. I've got the best throttle response there and idle characteristics, but I gotta have it idle and high. If I bring it down any, that Chinese carburetor starts going into some fits. It runs too consistent, I think, for an air leak. If it's an air leak, it's on the idle side. I've sprayed brake cleaner all over the thing. It does change when I get around shafts and whatnot on the carburetor, but I can't control that. That's Chinese carburetor. But that thing right there is 100% Neotech. With an old school build, just a basic simple pop-up piston, cut a little off the base. It's 95, I would say. It's probably 95 and a half, 95, somewhere in there on the exhaust roof. It's got 25 degrees of blowdown, and it's 163 degrees intake timing there. Just a real old school build, stuff that was pretty popular, I don't know, probably 20 years ago or whatever. Is running 4 1-inch outlets for the outlet. That could be a little controversial. I would suspect that I could probably plug 2 of these off and she would run as a work saw really good there. I don't have time to piss with another cover. I thought about maybe popping that cover off and actually slicing a chunk of tubing in half and laying over it, so it's got like a wall that it's got to come around just to tighten it up just a little bit. I might be able to squeak a little bit more torque out of it that way, but just goes to show you that sometimes just the simplest builds just work good. Now I'm not gonna lie, that one with the funky fingers and all that, and when it was turning 17,000 RPM, the thing was, I didn't get it on video, but the thing was super crazy to cut with, but it didn't last very long. It popped on me. So there's no, I mean, I ain't scared to beat on this build. I mean, it's something I would do for a work saw. It's, got good blowdown, good broad power band, snappy throttle, and that thing's 100% Chinesium. So I don't know. What do you guys think? That chain, it's just one off the pile. The rakers are down on it quite a ways, and I ain't the one that did these to these rakers. It was galled out pretty deep on some of the gullets, but all I did was just quick grab a file, straighten the teeth out. Didn't pay attention to where the rakers were. I just wanted to get you guys some footage. I think it would be a little more pleasurable to cut with a less grabby chain, but this chain's got bigger teeth on one side than the other. It's just a junker chain. It'll be great for destroying in this dirty wood pile there, but just goes to show you that sometimes the simplest things just work. That was a pretty basic torque job I did to it, and looks like I've got some excellent results. Maybe someday I can get it back over to Joe and be all humbled again on the dyno there, but I do not have time to do any more experimenting other than maybe swapping some different chains on it to see how she likes pulling what. Might jump it up to an 8-pin, might throw a stock chain on it and an 8-pin just to see what happens. It's currently got a 7 on it now, but seems to be holding pretty decent in the wood. I would love to upgrade it to one of them Tilson carbs and see if I could get it to run a little better, but them are pricey, and I'm not dumping any more into it. I've got bootloads of time into it, but yeah, there's I guess I'm gonna call that the final rendition before Sawfest for the Neotech, and yep. So yeah, for the Clone Wars, I guess is what it is. It's my Neotech entry for the Clone Wars. So, all right, you guys take it easy and have a good one.